Hi, and welcome back to Politica, where we focus on healthcare transparency, efficiency, and compliance. In this particular video, I am going to actually show you some of the advanced features of HARPY's ability to provide you with very specific information on the level of efficiency and possibly compliance, depending on what um, values have been chosen. Um, so let's get started. All right, so this is a series of videos, and this is number 4, and we've kind of gone through all the different um, features, functionality, and how to get the data directly from cost reports. But now I'm going to show you what we have done and what can be done for you guys. In addition, this is not about downloading cost reports. It's about efficiency. It's about understanding what the healthcare facility is really doing or going to end up doing in the future. So we have a process by which we can compare facilities, which we call a single score. And a single score is actually a complex calculation, which we call the HICO score, and it's very similar to a FICO score. And what we do is we actually have a proprietary algorithm that calculates single digit, no, sorry, not single digit, but it calculates numbers based on probability, the normal distribution, standard deviation, statistics, that kind of thing. And then it does that on the fly as well, so that you can have apples to apples comparison for different facilities. And I'll show you in this 1 second. So let's say, for example, you're trying to figure out, you're a consumer and you're trying to figure out, well, is this hospital going to be able to do my surgery properly or not? Does it have the resources? Well, you're not going to know that directly, but you will know a lot about the finances of the hospital, because we can calculate the KPIs of any hospital. So let's say you're going to a specific hospital. I don't know, maybe you live in California, and I don't know, you were maybe, I don't know, Aurora, Pasadena, wherever, and this is 2022, and we're going to compare a few years to see how is this hospital really done. So you select these years, and then you say get dashboard, and there it is. In a jiffy, what we have here is a very succinct analysis of the hospitals. And what we have is we have basically 5 areas which for which we calculate key performance indicators, and then we display them, and you can kind of see that it's available for you for the years that we selected: 19, 20, 21, 22. These 4 years that we've selected, and you can see that's what we selected, and this is the hospital that we're looking at. Now, if one was looking at operating margins, we can see that this particular operating margin is going up and down, and it's gone from negative to positive, positive to negative, and then current ratio, which tells you how much cash they have, has actually kind of stayed steady to a certain degree. And then you can also look at their days in revenue. In other words, things they haven't collected. This 41 here jumps to 105. For somebody who's a financial expert, they can very quickly determine what's going on here. And if you are one, this is perfect for you. But let's say you're not. Well, what then? Well, in that case, you can calculate what is called a score, and this is what is called a pyramid approach. You gather all the data, and then you come to the pinnacle, and that pinnacle is this number. Now, if you look, I've just basically scored the hospital, and what this is telling me is that this hospital score is in the 37. Its score of 37 means it is in the 37th percentile. In other words, 63% of the hospital are doing better than this. So if you were a consumer, what would you do? I would definitely think twice, because this is not a good score. You can see all the scores are pretty much in red, and that's not a very good score. So very quickly, we can tell that for a consumer point of view, that this is not a good hospital for you, because we don't know if they're, how they're paying people. If you don't have the money, how do you survive, that kind of thing. Um, but if you were, let's say, an insurance provider, you would want to look at their cost score, and you can see that their cost score is very poor. Also, they're down in 26th percentile, and so that means that 26 means 74% of the people are better than them. So that's not a good thing. Um, so you can look at that. You can also see that utilization is very low compared to other people. So now you have a single score very quickly. You can also look at these, how they're trending. I mean, it's not very difficult to see that they haven't really done much. If anything, things have gotten worse. Um, so this hospital, from a standpoint of view of efficiency, is probably very bad. Probably has a lot of problems, and probably needs help. And if you are a government agency that gives them help, this is where you focus. If you're an insurance company, you look at how they're providing healthcare and that kind of thing. If you're Medicare, you want to make sure that they're properly billing you. And if you're a consumer, you would be careful. Anyway, you can download these PDFs, and you can click on this, and sure enough, it'll pop it up here, and I will do that, and now I can actually have the PDFs available to me, and I can tell you these are the ones that I have. So very quickly, I've been able to look at the hospitals, and one hospital, and see what it has done over a number of years. But let's compare some hospitals. Now, this particular area is what we're going to talk about in the next video on this compare to hospitals in. Right now, we're comparing this hospitals directly with California hospitals. But what if we virtually move this hospital to DC? What happens then? Do the numbers change or not? Well, we'll see that in the next video. So thank you, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.